Hi guys, my name is Abby. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. Today I've got a cruelty-free and vegan drugstore makeup haul for you. So there are a lot of cruelty-free and vegan options at drugstore pricing. We've lost a few brands recently, but there are still plenty of options, at least even for a full face of cruelty-free drugstore priced products. So let's get into it. So I've got some stuff from Milani, from e.l.f, and from NYX. The first thing in here is this Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer. This is in the shade 100 Pure Ivory, and this is the lightest shade. So if you are fairer than me, more fair than me, this might not work for you. And also something to keep in mind is that the foundation, the Conceal and Perfect, is not vegan. Be careful with that. It's pretty uncommon for a foundation to not be vegan. This has a really creamy consistency. It kind of reminds me of the KVD Lock-It Concealer Cream. And I also got the Screen Queen Natural Finish Foundation, also in the shade 100, and this one is called Classic Alabaster. Again, the lightest shade. And I do have a picture that I'll put up here of me with this on half of my face. So this does look really way too light, but it actually matches my neck, and also it gets a little bit darker as it oxidizes. So I'll definitely go for a lighter shade than you think you would need. This is a really light coverage foundation. You're not going to get even medium coverage out of this, so just keep that in mind. I have a whole list on my blog of drugstore priced cruelty-free and vegan foundations that are $16 or under, so go check that out if you're looking for different ones. I have them in the categories by like full coverage, medium coverage, light coverage, and then different finishes like matte or natural, which that's a common problem that I see with people picking out a foundation. They'll say they don't like it, but it's not designed for them. Like if you need a full coverage foundation and you buy one that's a lighter coverage, of course you're not going to like it because it's not the coverage that you need. So just keep that in mind when you buy a foundation. And then this is like a cult favorite that I have not tried yet, which I have tried it now, but I mean I hadn't tried prior to this. This is the Milani Silky Matte Bronzer, and I got the shade Sunlight. This is the lighter version of their bronzer. I have tried it a few times and I really like it. It is definitely not too warm toned, but it's kind of bordering on cool toned. So like today I have a different one on actually that's a little bit more warm. This is a backup of the Milani Prep Set and Glow powder. So I have one going right now that I've hit major pan on, so I wanted a backup. And this, I can only find this on Milani's website. I've looked literally everywhere else, and they all have the Prep Set and Go, but I want the Prep Set and Glow. It has a little bit of a sheen to it, but it's not like super highlighty. It just kind of has a natural finish, and it sort of diffuses the light and it gets rid of a lot of the appearance of texture. So I really like this product for that. And I probably shouldn't have bought a backup because I'm not finished with the other one, but I probably will be soon. And I got the Milani Weekend Brow and the shade Soft Brown. So they didn't have a taupe in this, but Soft Brown is pretty good. This is the only thing that's in my brows today. And I do really like it. It has a brush tip. The only thing that I'm concerned about with this is that the product will kind of dry up really fast, because I feel like even for me with liquid eyeliners, the product dries up so fast. So hopefully this one lasts for a long time because I really do like this style of product. And this is the first one that I've tried in that brow pen style. I believe this is the last thing from Milani. So this is a mini of the Rose Powder Blush in the shade Romantic Rose. I had these a while back, like in the full size when they first came out, but I got rid of them. I don't know why. But a lot of these shades of this aren't vegan though, so I would pay attention to that. And then let's look at the stuff from NYX. I'm dropping it everywhere. This is the Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. I had one of these before. I got it on Emily Noel 83's recommendation, as I do with a lot of things, and this is a really nice brow gel. It really holds them in place. Like I have brow hairs on this side in particular that want to just point straight down, and nothing will fix it except for this, so I highly recommend that. And then from NYX I have this white liquid liner. So I posted a picture on Instagram. I'll put it up on the screen here when I used this for the first time, and it was a little bit tricky to use. Also, it kind of cracks as it dries, so if you're going to take a picture or something, to do it quick because it's going to crack. Especially like me, I have hooded lids and they kind of move around a lot whenever I blink, so it's not conducive really to putting it like in the, like if you put it just around your eye, maybe that would work, but if I put it like up on my lid for a more graphic look, then it's gonna crack. So I want to try a different white liquid liner. I want to try just more liners in general. I've been looking at the KVD ones, but they're like 20 bucks a piece, so like, do I really? This one I have not used yet. It's the NYX Glitter Goals liquid eyeliner, and this is the shade Diamond Dust, so it's a silver liquid liner. So it's not super concentrated. I think I would want more of a metallic, whereas this is kind of just a clear base with some glitter in it. I think I would like a more metallic liquid liner for what I was kind of thinking that I was going for with this. Does that make sense? Then I actually got some lip products from NYX. So this one, I wanted a different kind of nude liner, but this one is definitely not nude. It is the, what's this called? This is the Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Tea and Cookies. So their normal, like $3, $4, whatever lip liners are not vegan, which really stinks, but these are. And this is like a super bright pink, and I do not have any lipsticks that are that color, so I don't know what I'm going to use this for. I wanted a black lipstick because I don't have one anymore. I used to have one from Wet n Wild. They're not cruelty-free anymore, so I got rid of that. And this, I got a liner in the shade, what's this called, Alien. So there is that, which is literally just a black lip liner. And then I got the lipstick, the Suede Matte lipstick in the shade Alien also. I have not opened this yet. I am kind of concerned that it's not a like dry down matte lipstick, so I might look into one of those later on, but this might transfer a bit. And that was all for NYX. So on to the stuff that I got from e.l.f. So e.l.f. has come out with a lot of new stuff recently, and a lot of it's really good. Actually, I'm wearing one of these today. I'm wearing the liquid, I believe this is called a liquid glitter shadow, and this is the shade Copper Pop. And I want literally every shade of these, but I don't think I would use them too much, but I still like them. These are better, I think, than some liquid like glitter shadows that I've tried before, like the Stila Glitter and Glows, because these are actually have a little bit of a color to the base, whereas other ones just kind of are glitter and like a clear base, if that makes sense. And then this one is in the shade, I can't even see it, Black Magic, I think. And I have done a look with this one, but it didn't really turn out, so I didn't get a picture of it. But it looks really cool. You can definitely layer these up over a regular shadow and make it a little bit more opaque. And I guess moving on with eyeshadows, so they came out with these new bite-sized shadows, I guess a couple months ago now, and I got 2 of them. So I got this one in the shade Hot Jalapeno. And the formula on these is actually surprisingly really good for the price and everything. And this one is the shade Pumpkin Pie. I kind of wish this one was a little more orangey, and if I can get it open. But it's more of like brown, kind of pinky. This one's just a little bit orange, I think, but I wish it was more like actual pumpkin orange, you know? Should I swatch these? Maybe I should. After I closed that one that I couldn't get open. The glitter or the shimmer shade just feels so buttery. I'm gonna have swatches everywhere. Like, look at that. And you guys know I'm a sucker for the green. That middle one didn't really. It's a little better. The shimmers on these are absolutely amazing. The mattes aren't like the best, but the shimmers though, top notch. And they also have these bite-sized face duos. This one is in the shade Pomegranate, and then I also got the one in White Peach. I do really like these. I actually think that some of these shades would work for deeper skin tones, which is amazing, and I cannot, it's hard to show you that, but this is the pomegranate one, so there's a highlighter and the blush. I feel like the highlighter is a little on the verge of being too dark for me. And then down here is the White Peach. I like that these are really compact because a lot of drugstore brands like Milani, they make their packaging super huge for no reason, but these are pretty small. And a couple more things from e.l.f. This is the Ride or Die Lip Balm in the shade Tough Cookie, and I have not opened this yet. So I've heard that these smell absolutely amazing. It's got a safety seal, which we'd like to see, but hard to take off. There we go. It's pretty thick in the tube. It's kind of hard to squeeze out. Really thick and sticky, kind of like a lip gloss. I kind of got it everywhere. There's that shade. And they have more shades of it, and I think a clear one too. And then I got the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. So this is the regular camo concealer, and I have the hydrating one. So this black cap is the regular one, and then the white cap is the hydrating one. Both in the shade Fair Beige, but the color definitely looks different. Like the hydrating one is a little more pink, whereas this one is maybe more neutral. So I'll say the shades definitely aren't consistent across the board, but they aren't so different that I couldn't use one or the other. And the best thing that I found to use the regular camo concealer for is cut creases. So other concealers that aren't matte, they're going to kind of move around a little bit and your eyeshadow is going to look funky underneath, but one that dries down matte like this one, perfect. And the last thing that I got from e.l.f. was this Stay All Night Macro Fine Setting Mist. So this one kind of caught me off guard. It sounds like a paint can because there's a little mixing ball in there, but this really does have like the most fine mist of spray. Like, I don't want to spray everything in here, but you can't even hardly see it. I am kind of picky about setting sprays and how they actually spray, and this one is perfect. But the thing says that it can get clogged, so every time I use it I wipe off the little nozzle. That was it for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you have any questions about these products, you want to see more in-depth reviews. So click up here to watch my most recent video, or click up here to watch my most recent empties video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss seeing my face in your subscription box every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, sometimes Sundays at noon Eastern time. The links to all these products as well as my social media and my blog will be in the description box below, and I will see you guys in the comments. Bye.